Hello, let's do a bunch of daily word games. So Rabo3 suggested I start with parka and syrup today, because those were two words that I shouldn't have guessed because they didn't actually match the clues yesterday. All right, so... interesting. Usually I would expect the A to be second if we end in Y. So having the A not second is a little interesting. Also, where does this R go on the left word? I wonder if it's S something something AR. What would that be? Like solar? Solar is not a bad guess. Let's do that. Ooh, close. Could be sonar. What else? Is soar? Soar is accepted somehow, but I don't know that word. All right, well, let's think about, okay, ending in L-A-Y. Let's think about this right word for a second. Inlay? Let's give inlay a shot. Oh, no. Okay, well, we know the left word is sonar now. I guess I could have done sonar first, and then I would know it wasn't inlay. Oh, well. So what is this? It could just be a. No, we know there's not two A's from parka, so that was useful. Maverick, I don't know if you can hear Maverick flying by, but everyone wave to Maverick. Okay. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a filler, because I'm not actually sure what prefix to use here. I want to do like chew, but I don't know how to end it. I mean, I could do chewy, but can I get 5 letters? Maybe not. I'm sure there's something I could do, but I want that H and W. I want the T as well, though. I don't know if T would fit. I actually don't know if H and W would fit, but they just feel like letters that could double up with other letters. I really want the E, though. Maybe I want the E first or second, just in case there is one, so I know where it goes. So... how would I do that? Something like fewer, but that's terrible. I could do teach. I'm just going to do teach. I know it's not perfect, but I want something rather than nothing. All right, so there is an E second. That's good to know. No T, C, or H. So what is E-L-A-Y? Delay? Oh no, it was belay. Okay, I failed the Dordle. Yeah, my filler wasn't good enough, I guess. I didn't think about what options there were because I couldn't think of any. But once I had the E second, it became a lot more clear. So maybe I should have thought about that a bit longer. But that's okay. Belay. Yeah, that's a word for sure. So we'll start the Quordle with sonar belay. I think I should just do a filler immediately. I don't see anything obvious here. I think I should get the U and the I. But can't do like guild. I don't need the N, so like no cumin or something. The Q feels wasteful if I did like QUI something. I wouldn't mind testing E at the end for the top left word, so I could do a word that ends in E. I could do quite. Let's just do quite. That's a fun filler. Wow, okay. So that helped the top left word considerably. It also means there was a better filler I could have done. What is it? It's not guile. Oh, it could be guide. Let's give that a try. Oh no. All right, well, let's look at some of these other words. Wait, I was gonna say sigil, but that's not right. This top right word, what's going on with it? It only has I in it, which is what I'm thinking about, like S-I-G-I, but can't add an R, so S-I-R-I-G? No. S-I-R-G. I mean, it really feels like there needs to be two I's, doesn't there? What about S-H? S-H, but then we need the I. S-H-R? Shrig? Okay, let's look at some other words, because I have no idea. Oh, excuse me. Faith. I think the bottom left word is faith. It is. Okay. Did not help any of the other words. What does this? E-N-C-E? Pence? Oh, excuse me. I think whence is a word? No, that's with S-E. No, it's just not a word. Okay, never mind. So, pence. Not a C. Not an S. What is it? Penne. Oh, penne with double N, yeah. Okay. Okay, so there's a P in this word. That's unexpected. So S-P-R... Oh, sprig. I was close with shrig, I think. Okay, and then the left word is juice. Got it. Nice. Okay. At least I didn't fail this one. Kind of a weird solve, though. All right, I'm doing this game. I've actually not played Crosswordle much, but people were talking about how difficult it was today in the Discord server. So I suspect Scott will also make a video on this, and I wanted to see how I'd do. Now, there's kind of two strategies to this. I think building from bottom up usually makes the most sense. So, I mean, obviously, this is just going to be a P and an O. Okay, so the way this game works, if you haven't played it, is you're trying to reconstruct a Wordle solve. So the answer was phone, and these were the colorings we got. And we just have to reconstruct the solve. I think there's some kind of restriction on, like, you shouldn't use the same letter in the same column, yellow. Like, I think if I type A here and A here, okay, oh, sorry, that wouldn't be yellow anyway. But if I did O here and O here, it doesn't like this, because why would someone repeat the O? It's kind of like a don't Wordle solve where you can't reuse information. I think you can't reuse grays either. So if I do a D here, I can't do a D here, right? So you're always going for the answer is the idea. So I'm thinking something like ending in N might be good, or H. Can we end in like SH or TH? Is like prosh a word? No. It's gotta be like PR, PL. We can't do PH, right? Because that would have been green. It could be a vowel, but I don't know what vowel to use other than double O. Oh, pooch then. Let's do pooch. Oops. Just typing wrong. There we go. Okay, so we have this word filled in as pooch. So these yellows can be any of our letters as long as they don't match the green. So what do I want to use here? What if I did the O here? Because we gotta have something here, and we can't put the O here. So we should use some weird uncommon letters. I feel like that's kind of the strategy. And try not to use up our vowels too early or too late. I don't know. If we're building bottom up, is that late or early? Another option is, I mean, we can put an E here as well. We could try like an ER. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to put an E there? What's wrong with the E? Oh, once I use the yellow, I have to keep reusing it. That's right. So I have to put an H somewhere. Right, that's the difficulty. So so then this has to be H and that has to be H by the rules. So whatever I pick here, maybe I should have ended in E then. So no, I couldn't end with E. That's kind of a difficulty. Okay, well, these have to be H's or it's going to complain. So we could have started with an ite trap word, I suppose. Like, let's pick a weird one, white, or I don't know. We can swap out this letter anytime. So let's not force ourselves to use something specific. I think the O here would make sense. Or I can't use the E because I didn't use it in Pooch. So let's do an O here. Like abhor. And then might. All right, not too bad. That time's wrong because the tab's been open for a while because I switched through tabs for this. So you can check the video for how long that took me. But yeah, that didn't seem too bad. I don't know. Maybe it's harder than a usual Crosswordle, or maybe I just got lucky with choices I made, or maybe I'm just super good at the game. Who knows, right? Based on my performance in the Dordle and Quordle, maybe that one isn't the correct option, but let me know how you did on this one. Do you want to see more Crosswordle in the future? I don't do it on stream because it's really hard to collab on it, but I don't mind doing it in these videos at all. All right, so we're going to move on to the Polygonle, though. We are in Hexpert. It's number 220. Okay, so these repeat, these repeat. Let's start and end with S, and let's put an E here, and let's come up with something. Maybe an N, NS? I always have trouble coming up with this kind of thing. What about a D? Like drive-end. Ooh. Drive-end. Why does that like feel like it's almost there? It's not a word right now, of course not. Drapened? The E-N-E-D ending just feels like a thing that might exist. What's a word that does that? End. If I can think of a word that might help, but I'm struggling. There's stipend. Is that how you spell that? Stipend. Might be. So maybe that's what I'm thinking of. No, I think stipend doesn't have this E here. Ripened, maybe? I think ripened would be. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. This would have to be dripened, though. Okay, so maybe not. Let's look at ing, actually. Because that would be an N. That doesn't seem too bad. This would be a G. So, like... I mean, it can't be grinning. Grinning. No, like... This is tough. I'm gonna do a filler. So this video doesn't take forever. So let's do machined first. All right, what did we learn? We learned it's not ED. We learned it could be ing. So if I were to look at ing again, this would be N again. Oops. and then the A would go somewhere. This would be a G. Gradning. Oh, there's no D. Graining. Groaning? There it is. Okay. Oh, I'd even looked at ing, but that's the double vowel is what got me. Not that that's uncommon, but that's what got me. I wasn't thinking about that formation. I feel like I was close to getting that in one. I bet a bunch of you did get it in one. I know someone on Discord said that they did, so congratulations to that person at least. Let's do the daily symbol. Start with Blaze. I know you're very surprised. Okay, so let's do Sling. Okay, so L is not in place. So so blue sun is the yellow. So the second letter, let's say, is maybe an A or an E. Let's put an A there for now. And then the middle two letters, the I and the N, are actually what? Probably an I fourth. So you could do like N-I. We could swap them. Like panic. Okay, so I was right about the N, but not the I, which is interesting. So it's probably something like tangy. Oh, no, it's tango. I got another 5. Seems I'm doomed to just keep inching the 5s forward. Oh well. I mean, it is what it is. Like, who guesses tango before tangy? All my guesses were completely reasonable, so I'm not too unhappy with that. Just didn't get lucky. All right, and we're going to finish off with the Fusele. So we'll start with tango here. Oops. If we can. All right, so one of these is a lie in this row. We should just find out which. So we have to repeat oh no, but this isn't the repeat one. This is the not allowed to use certain letters ones. So I'm actually thinking about doing nacho here just to test our... Do I want to put... I think nacho's fine. Okay, so there's no A. So the O and the N were not the lies. The A was the lie. There's no A in the puzzle. So we have a C, O, and N. We don't know where they go. O's not at the end. I want to do C-O-N. Can't be conch. Can't be condo. Connor. What if it was like C... I don't know. C-L something O-N? Klein. And this one, by the way, we're just not going to get clues for these two spots. So it makes sense to put the letters we know. Or does it make sense to put the letters we know? Yeah, they're yellow, so I want to place them. So it makes sense to do something like this. It would also make sense to put new letters here to see what new letters are in the word, but I don't know. I don't know what's better. Cylon? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do crown. Darn, I thought it would be crown. Just finish off the puzzle. So we don't know if the O's in the middle yet. We know the C's not at the start. Okay, we're really narrowing down where these can go. N is second or second to last. So maybe we end in like N something. I don't know, N-E, N-G. There's a few options. And then I guess the C would go here. We have an O somewhere. We could put C-O-N in the middle. But what would that be? Icony? Iconic is a word, but... Oh, could it be the onic trap? No, it can't be the onic trap because the N is yellow in this, and we know that's not the lie. The A is the lie. So it's not the onic trap. I like trying to end with maybe N-O something icy? No, the N's not at the start. On... Maybe not. This is... And on this one, we're only going to get greens. We're not going to get yellows. So I definitely want to use the CO and N in a new spot. What if we ended in like OC? I don't know. Or it could be on something. On... Oh, it can't be ounce. I was thinking about ounce, but again, the N can't be in the middle. It's tempting to guess it just to see... Yeah, but we only get greens, so it's not that helpful. On... It's also tempting to do annoy, but... Nah, that doesn't really help either, because we know N's not in the middle. I'd rather do... How about optic? Oh, optic doesn't place the N, though. Yikes, what is this word? Am I down to just one word? Why couldn't it have just been nacho? Or crown. It couldn't have been nacho, but it could have been crown. Okay, it doesn't start with N or C. Something new, and then... Oh, N or C is not in the middle either. So I'm going to try an O there. Or O could be here with an IC ending. But then no, N can't be placed anywhere, so that doesn't work. We could do an N here with an OC ending, but that would be the only place for the N. If we end in OC, the N can only go here. What if we end in ON? Where could the C go? The C could only go here. Is there like an OON word? Or what if it like not W, but scoon or scown or scoin or scion? Ooh, scion. Oh my god, it's all gray. Oh, I was so proud of scion too. No, N couldn't be at the end. I was excited about scion, but N couldn't be at the end because of crown. Oh, okay, well, I have to use L second here. Is there any way I can test O first? I'm gonna test O in the middle. I could just do blood. Well, we know O's not here. Is there an LON word? Long? Like along? Fine, I'll do along. Alright, O's in the middle. N is here. It's forced. We tried every other spot for it. That forces C to be in one of these two. C's in one of those two. Not both, but one of them. What do we start with for an N? It's not an S. QN. EN? I don't know what that would be. Enoch? Enoic? Enow? Okay. Not R, not TN, not YN. Un could be UN. Un. And then there's a C somewhere. Un. How does this end? It's not an O. This is all forced, right? Well, if it starts with UN. Or this. A no C. I might as well just go through every letter and see if any of these are words. Because I don't think this is a word. But we're going to make sure. Okay, so we have proven that if it starts with U, then it has to have a C here. So now I can just test every letter. By the way, I'm holding shift to do this, which is a very nice feature. All right, I have proven that this is not a U. So it doesn't start with UN. PN, I don't think a 5-letter word is going to start with PN. DN, no. FN, no. JN, KN, KN. It's knock. Oh my gosh. Why was that so hard? As soon as I thought of KN, though, it became clear. I didn't think about ending in CK once this entire solve, so there we go. Probably would have come up with it earlier if I'd thought of CK. But let's do the blind fusel and let's be done with this. We'll start with knock, I guess. Okay, nothing's close to knock. We're going to get a lie here. I'm just going to do stare. Whoa, it's very close to stare, but one of these is a lie. I can't use the S. I do want to end in ARE again. Or maybe I can do EAR. Why? Like, let's just do Leary. Oh. Deary? What else is there? Darn, if I didn't think that was going to be the answer. That's why I was okay using the L. Weary, probably. Nice. Okay. Well, that was a quick solve. All right. Well, let me know how you felt about these games. Did you enjoy this? I feel like I was a little bit of an off day today, but I did do the Crosswordle pretty well, I think. So how'd you do on all these? And of course, if you enjoyed this content, why not leave a like, subscribe, a kind comment below, and leave your starting word suggestions as well. Any game suggestions also, but I'm not going to do the duo triquoral, sorry.